Welcome to Planet Subaru, one of the largest Subaru showrooms in the world and the first powered entirely by the sun. Today we're introducing the 2017 Subaru BRZ, and to aid in the comparison I've brought around one of the previous generation BRZs. Both are dressed here in premium trim. Let's start with styling. First, you can see new LED headlamps there with integrated running lights. Previously, the running lights sat below the headlamp. Also, a new bumper cover on the 2017 BRZ. You see the differences there. New fender garnish. Subtle differences in the streaking. Tail lights are new for 2017. Those are LEDs. Previous generation tail lights right here. Also direct your attention to the exhaust tips, which are revised for 2017. Now they look more like small bells. New aluminum spoiler. You see it's black. They're all like that, except the sides are painted to match the body color. New wheels on 2017 BRZ, which are just beautiful. I think these would look at home on a car that costs $10,000 more than the BRZ. Show you the previous generation wheels there. Next, we'll take a look at handling. Now we're in Planet Subaru's big shop, where we put a 2017 BRZ up on a lift for you, so we can examine the suspension and handling improvements that Subaru made to the car for 2017. See right away we're looking at a beefier rear stabilizer bar. Also, new coil springs and dampers inside those springs to increase torsional rigidity, which is a fancy way of saying that Subaru is making the car stiffer so it'll handle better. They've added some new bracing up there in the rear wheel housings. Also, accomplishing the same mission as this transmission cross-member plate and new strut tower bracing up where the struts meet the frame of the car. Subaru also revised stability thresholds and renamed the sportier version from Sport to Track to reflect the significant changes that they made. And if all that weren't enough, Subaru is later in the year going to offer an optional performance package, which will include 4 Sachs brand shock absorbers, unique black wheels, and then Brembo calipers and larger brake rotors for additional stopping power. Now, let's look under the hood. We'll start with the previous version, a normally aspirated 2-liter direct injection 4-cylinder boxer engine. Substantially the same engine for 2017. Subaru wrung an additional 5 horsepower out of the engine with this new intake manifold. As you can see, that bright red finish is the manifold itself, whereas previously you were looking at a black cover. Also contributing is a new exhaust manifold, and Subaru worked to reduce the internal friction of the engine, so all those contribute to the horsepower increase. With the new gearing in the manual transmission, it sure feels like a couple of tenths came off the 0 to 60 spread. But the thing you have to remember about the BRZ is that it was never designed to carpet bomb the drag strip. It's really a touring car, and it's always had plenty of power to pull you out of the corners, and it still does. Now let's take a look inside. The first thing you see is this brand new wheel. And this is the first time you've been able to make infotainment selections from the steering wheel. Previously there were no buttons other than the horn button on the steering wheel. To make any infotainment center changes, you had to go right to the touch screen there in the center of the dash. The shape of the wheel It's unlike anything we've ever felt on a Subaru. It's got like a lobed cam shape, almost like a triangular dimension when your hand falls on it. Obviously the wheel itself is a circle, but the tubular form that you grab has this great feeling that suits the fit of your hand perfectly. Also new for 2017, and you won't see it on this car, is a performance metric center, which sits right there on the right side of the dash, and we'll do a separate video on that. That metric center keeps track of lateral G's, accelerator position, braking force, steering angle, and other data points, and it has a stopwatch for lap time too if you want to use that. To learn all about the many changes to the 2017 Subaru BRZ, please visit planetsubaru.com or come visit us at your dealership on Route 53 in Hanover, Massachusetts. Thanks for watching.